everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad you're here. I am excited about this project. So we're going to have a walkthrough, and then the next video will be the tutorial on how to make this. It's amazing. This is my design team project for Country Craft Creations. I did do a haul video, which I will link down below. I'm using Echo Park Sweater Weather. It's a super cute collection, and I got a bunch of fun stuff in my kit this time. I just had a lot of fun playing with it. So I did get shaker bits. I got the beautiful button galore buttons here. I just absolutely love them. And it just turned out really amazing. So I just want to walk you through. We'll do a complete walkthrough. And then, like I said, the next video we'll do a complete tutorial for it. And in that tutorial, I'm also going to show you a few fun tricks. So there's some good stuff in here. There's just real good stuff. So I did have to redo the closure. I did not close it the way that the album came because my album got really thick. I put a lot of stuff in here and have a lot of fun ideas. And I had to redo the closure. So what I ended up doing with it was, I'll untie it so you can see. I actually just undid the whole thing. There was a loop on the right side and then two strands that came over on the left side and then tied around. But because it got so thick, I had to redo that. So what I ended up having to do was just basically undoing everything, untying the knot for the loop, and then just looping it through the eyelets that were already set on the back. So it actually worked out really great because I do have this kind of loaded. This thing has 18 surfaces to cover on the inside. 18. There's a lot. So on the back cover, I'll show you this real quick while we got it on the back side. I did use some of the satin ribbon that I got from the design team package, and this is from Country Craft Creations, and I added one of the little buttons here to this. This was a cut apart that I fussy cut out and put on the back, and I just thought it was a really simple, cute way of putting a cover on here and then not having to fuss with the eyelets. So it just basically just wraps around and ties in a bow. On the ends of these, I thread the buttons. There were 6 in the package, so I thread 2 of them through here, and then I just tied a simple knot to keep them on there, and that worked out really good. And then I did make a shaker because I got shaker bits in my collection. And I used out of my stash my last waffle flower shaker cover that I had for a card. And so I will talk about that in the tutorial. They are available at Country Craft Creations, but that's how I did a real simple shaker, and I just love it. So I used a cut apart inside, layered it with some pattern paper and some of the solids that I got. And then in the top corner here, I did put the 2 buttons that I had left and an acorn there. The 2 leaves and the acorn, and I did use hot glue for that. So I just wanted to let you know, I did get the solid papers that go with this collection, so I use those a lot in matting, and I just think it's really fun. So it's big, and I hope you like it. So let's take a dive and see what it looks like. So when you open this up, I'm going to show you how to do every page, and it just is really fun. So the first part is a simple pocket, and I did use the pattern papers for all of the pages. And I did use a lot of photo mats in here, and I used natural artisan cardstock. I used a lot of the pattern paper. I think I actually do not have any more of the actual pattern paper left. I think I used every single sheet. I do have some bits and pieces left over and some cards left over, but I pretty much used most of my pack. I do have a couple pieces of the solids left over, but that's pretty much it. I filled this thing full. So on the inside cover here, we have 2 pockets. So this one here, I created a tag out of the solids, put a piece of pattern paper on it, and then added this sticker here that said Season of Change, and then just tied a simple bow through that. This tag does measure, because I don't think I put this in the tutorial, 4 by 6 inches tall. So 4 inches wide, 6 inches tall, and the pattern paper was 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And so I just used that as the tag for this top pocket. And then in this pocket here, I added 2 of the cut aparts. So pretty simple little page there. Here's another pocket page. It just has a side pocket here. And then this one has a couple of the cut aparts in here. And I used a strip of the solid color, and I just used my favorite little scallop punch that is by EK Success. I've had it forever, and if it ever breaks, I'm going to cry because I just love it. So I just use that to kind of decorate the pocket a little bit. When we flip the page, we have a pocket page here. I use some of the sticker border from the sticker collection here, and it's really cute, and I have all these little hearts left over that I haven't used yet. And then the tags that I just pulled out hold this shut, and this opens up to reveal 2 3x4 photo opportunities. So in the tutorial, I'll talk about all this. These little leaves will come off, and so when the recipient gets their book, they can take them off and put the picture on, so they don't have like this huge double layer like right in the middle of their photo. But that was a nice way to stamp what to put where, and this will end up having a photo, if it's a 3x4 photo, a border of the blue paper, a border of the white natural cardstock, and then the natural artisan cardstock, and then you'll have your photo. So it'll be a double matted photo, which would be really nice. I used the stamps that came in my design team package for this, and it just turned out really, really cute, I think. I put a cut apart in here, and then I'll show you how to make this cute little 4x4 booklet out of the wood grain paper, the 6x6 pad that I got. And then it also becomes a little tuck spot behind, and I added a little cut apart there that I just folded into a little booklet, and then these just tuck, and that keeps everything nice and shut. This page here is a photo mat page, and I just glued it on 3 sides to create a pocket, and in this pocket I used the wood grain to create a tag booklet, so you can do journaling in here, or you can put pictures in there. And then I used one of the 3x4 cut aparts that I cut a little bit narrower to fit, and then added some stickers and added some more of that beautiful ribbon, and it's just gorgeous, and that tucks in there. You turn this page, we've got a big 6x4 photo layout, and then we are going to do a pamphlet stitch and add some journaling pages. So we're going to have little booklets. We have 3 of these throughout the album, so I just absolutely love that. So on either side of that, we're going to have some journal pages, and we're going to have the photos here. And then I did do the let me grab a piece of paper here, stickers here, and I backed them on the wood grain paper and just did them in the corner so that you could put your photo here. And up here, same thing. And then we turn the page. This is another 3x4 photo mat page that I just backed with the solids, and then I put a cut apart in there. This page here is another pocket page. I use the other half of that heart border sticker here, and again, these will hold that photo mat page like so. And then in here we have a cut apart. We have another one of the 4x4 little booklets. This is a tag that I fussy cut out of a 3x4 cut apart, and just added that into the little booklet. And I like this because you can do some journaling, you can put pictures, whatever. And then the back, you can put a picture here too. And then the other thing that I did was I took a little scrap that I had left over after everything was said and done. This was a bigger piece, and I just, how did I do this? It was 6 inches wide, and it was 5 1/4 inches tall. And I just scored it down the middle at 3, punched a hole, tied the ribbon through the top half, and then added a sticker in here. So that was another cute little thing. And I can go back and add some more too if I want. But I have to be mindful, because if I put pictures in here, then it's going to be really thick. It's going to be really thick. So on this page, when you turn it, there's another side pocket here. This is from the branding strip of the paper, and I just backed it on a little bit of the yellow coordinating paper, and then just glued it on this side so you can tuck your tags in there. And then I just put 2 of the cut aparts under here like that. And then the last page here has another pocket. So in that pocket with the cute little pumpkins, I have these 2 cut aparts that I popped in there. And then also this has another tag in the top. So this one is out of some scraps that I had, same size as the front cover, and it says Happy Fall, y'all. So that goes into here. Now, you guys, that's just side 1. Okay, so this accordion album, look at how big it is so far. That's just the first side. We haven't even hit the second side. So here's the back cover, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it, and we're going to start again with some more 6x4 photo mats and another journaling booklet, and then another photo mat. And again, these are done so that you can slide your picture under them. And then here we have my waterfall, because I have to have a waterfall, right? So this is for 3x4 photos. This is a 3x4 cut apart on the front. It'll have 4 pages. Now I didn't put pattern paper on them because we're going to put photos in here, so I didn't want it to get super, super thick. But it has room for 7 photos plus an area back here. So that's a lot of photos to be able to add to that. So I did get in my stash and get some of the seam binding from Country Craft Creations. I believe this is chocolate brown that I used, and just tied knots in the end, and I'll show you how to put all that together. Here's another 6x4 photo mat, and then this opens up for another photo mat, and then here's a pocket full of goodies. So I have another little booklet that I made with the wood grain paper. I have another one of the little 4x4 books. Now, some of these I used cut-aparts, the 4x4 cut-aparts, and some of them I used pattern paper, and then I added stickers to it, and I just could not resist the bike. It was just too cute. And then out of the scraps that I had left over, excuse me, I just used one of my tag punches that I had from my stash, and I just rounded the tops here and then just put those in there so you could put a tiny picture or do little journaling or something like that on there. And then I also have this 4x6 cut apart. So those all tuck into this pocket, and then we turn the page. We have another one, so it just mirrors the previous page. And then in here, I've tucked quite a few things. I have this little tag booklet with the little pie right there. And then I have this little tag booklet. And again, this was the wood paper. This was just a scrap that I had that I just used up. So it's not very big. And then I have another little 4x4 booklet. So this was just a piece of pattern paper. I put the sticker on the front, and then again, 2 more little tags out of the scraps. And then I have one more 4x6 cut apart in here. So there's that. So these all tuck into this pocket. I did put a sticker here that says Bliss. And on this one here, I don't think I showed you, it says Cozy here. And then I have another waterfall. So these are my stacked waterfalls. So this one says Season of Gratitude, and then it just goes like this. Use the wood grain paper for the spines, and again, lots of room for photos. And then, last but not least, our last page has another 4x6 photo area with a sticker backed on the wood grain paper, another journal booklet, and then another photo. So this is the second side, guys. There's 18 surfaces, plus you've got 3 journals in here. And I forgot to count how many photo mats I used, but it's quite a bit. There's a lot. So anyway, that is what I was going to show you. Now, the other thing I want to tell you, because I can't remember if I told you in the tutorial or not, these little leaves here, again, they pop off to put the pictures on when the recipient is ready or you're ready. You can use any shape you want. I just happen to have a leaf punch that I've had in my stash for a very long time, and I wanted to use it because it fit the theme so perfectly, and it fit the stamps that I used absolutely perfectly. And again, those stamps came in my design team kit. So that's that. The only thing that I used out of my stash was the waffle flower. And again, that is available at Country Craft Creation. And then the brown seam binding for the waterfalls. That's the only thing I used out of my stash. Everything else is from my design team package. So then again, I just had to unlace this the way it came with the album, and I just looped it through the eyelets that were already there, and then we're just going to tie it in the front with a bow, and then it has plenty of room for expansion for anything else you might want to add to the pockets, all of the pictures you want to put in there, all the things. So that is my project. I really hope you like it. So I will be back in the next day or so. I've already got the tutorial filmed, and I'm editing, and so it should be out in the next couple days. So thank you so much for watching. Go to Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com and grab all your supplies. I have a list down below, and I also have a link to the haul video so you can see them. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. So thanks for watching. Stay crafty, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.